People of Reddit, what is the weirdest thing you find extremely attractive? I once dated a guy who had a very noticeable scar on his face. It ran from the corner of his eye to the corner of his mouth. He was very self-conscious about it, and I could tell he was always trying to hide it with his hair or by wearing sunglasses. One day, we were sitting on the couch watching a movie, and I noticed he was constantly adjusting his hair to cover the scar. I reached over and gently pushed his hair back, exposing the scar. He immediately tensed up and tried to move his hair back, but I stopped him. I told him that I thought his scar was beautiful and that he didn't need to hide it from me. He looked at me with tears in his eyes and said that no one had ever told him that before. From that day on, he never tried to hide his scar from me again. In fact, he started wearing his hair differently, so the scar was more visible. I could tell he was becoming more confident in himself, and it made me love him even more. Unfortunately, we broke up a few years later, but I'll never forget the way his face lit up when I told him I loved his scar.